today I want to talk about the last 7 sentences of Jesus Christ from the cross. Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. He said, I am going to leave the body here on cross. Love me here, and I promise you, this absence will make so strong resonance of nothingness inside you. Paradise is what? When your mind is gone. Your mind is hell, and no mind is the heaven. So today I want to talk about the last 7 sentences of Jesus Christ from the cross. Because every master's death is a very huge opportunity for humanity. It's like you'll feel absence. It's so hard to feel absence in the life. To feel that which cannot be felt anyway in life. You try everything to feel nothing, you cannot. Everything will be the imagination of your mind. Your all nothingness will be the imagination of your mind, nothing else. But this, when master is vanishing. You know nuclear fission? Nuclear fusion means when atom is collecting together. Nuclear fission means when atoms are separating. Nuclear bomb is what? Delta E is equal to delta MC square. One particle became energy like boom. One particle make a square of speed of light of that weight of the particle. How much energy made by one particle? But up to now, science has no idea when a consciousness and body and mind and nothingness all fission happen, then what happened there? And that's why we make places tirth. Pilgrimage is what? Where a master has left his body. He died. A god is died there. A human is really vanishing in Parabrahma. Complete Parabrahma. No body, no mind, nothing. And see in the sutras, in the 7 sentences, Jesus explained everything. And the first sutra, first sentence of Jesus Christ, he is saying, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Love, see this sutra, love. This sutra is not only forgiving. Forgive. We all trying forgive also. But he is in a cross. People are killing him. Jesus is saying, they are ignorant. Oh, see love. He does not talk one sentence that they have evil inside, purification should happen. Nothing. That's why this new Christianity is just second crucifixion of Jesus Christ. That's why I'm saying. This new Christian who make Christianity, they really killed Jesus Christ proper way. Because by that thing, they could not murder Jesus Christ. Roman tried to kill Jesus Christ. But then Roman understand, by murdering him, Jesus is going to be more alive. So they find a new way to kill Jesus Christ. Christianity. Make Jesus a God, worship him, finish him, and do the same thing what you are doing in the life. Same thing. That's the second crucifixion is Christianity. Who killed Jesus Christ? They became Christian. All Roman became Christian. Wow! It's not a magic. Roman killed Jesus and all Roman became Christian. So love, even at the death, Jesus is saying they are not evil. They are ignorant. Forgive them. They are ignorant. So this whole idea of witch and evil and a ghost inside somebody, it is so against of Jesus Christ. Can you see it? How it's against of Jesus Christ. And then second is saying, second sentence, truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. What a beautiful sentence. He's saying, truly I say to you that I'm sure that if you love me and I'm going to leave this body here, we all go paradise together like that. Pilgrimage. He said, I'm going to leave the body here and cross. Love me here. And I promise you, this absence will make so strong resonance of nothingness inside you. Paradise is what? When your mind is gone. Your mind is hell and no mind is the heaven. And try to understand something more is very important here, my love. Jesus is young. So just think, a wave started from here and fall. All masters, this happened. Buddha, Mahavira, their time is complete, they're lying and they're vanishing. Then impact is this. Do you understand? Age is complete, everything complete, then they are merging in Mahaparinirvana. But Jesus is young. Like a wave here start and poof, explode happen. He knows it's like accident. It's not like the natural death. But it's not accident too, because he knows that I'm going to die. So understand, it's not a natural death and it's not accident. Like a Mansoor, he knows I'm going to die. A half wave and something big thing collide, boom. So what will happen? Big boom, then wave. That's why Jesus' death is the biggest rebellion. Mansoor and Jesus, they make the really big existential impact on this universe web. Jesus is just 3 years more. And something, boom. So everything, if coming from here, it has collected energy to arrive here. But it is just here, and a collision happened, and that what energy is collected to complete it, that energy is here. It's not gone. It's spread in humanity. And that energy spread. More than shaken. It's shaken the all disciples. Woof. Like a young kid die in a home. How the vibe at that home. Old people died, it's okay, it is good. But when a young kid died, whole home shakes. That energy is not complete now. So Jesus is making that paradise so tangible. You can touch it. Osho was saying in his samadhi place that I want to make a samadhi that you can touch silence. I'm going to make this samadhi like that you can touch silence. Not feel silent, touch it. And Jesus was saying, now you can touch heaven. Because this young, fresh consciousness vision is happening here. And then his third sutra. Oh, woman, behold your son. What a beautiful sutra is saying. He did not say disciples or Luke or Matthew. No. Woman. How beautiful respect to woman. Because every great thing can be held and grow only by female. A man cannot do anything great. Without Mahayana, Anatta Sangha is not possible. All cities of the world, all great cities of the world is made by women. Because they are having 9-month pregnancy. They cannot run. So they find a river, first thing, and make a place, a city, a community. All community is born by female. So that's why Jesus is saying, woman, behold your son. And why saying son? If a female's sexuality is transformed and free and liberated by the sexual anxiety, every woman is a mother. Motherlyhood is their own deepest nature. Taking care. Son, my bacha. Mother is the deepest desire of a woman. But not by the son. If you give birth to a son, you cannot be a mother. Mother is your nature. Anandamayi can be a mother. Amma became mother without having kids. And once the mother understands, I don't need to have kids for being mother. Motherhood is the soul. The refining of a female is a mother. That called shield. I want to tell you this very important thing. If a woman is really refined and became mother, no man has guts to be sexual for her. Really, I'm telling you. You cannot be sexual for her. And who is goddess? Devi. For who a man cannot be sexual. Your all sexuality will vanish as you see her. With some females you want to just sit and presence. And that lady is really transformed. That lady is the real mother. And then the fourth sutra, okay? Jesus saying, woman, behold your son. And he is not saying, mother, behold your son. Then means, take care of your own son. He said, no, woman, behold your son. Take care of all the Sangha. Because only you can hold them. Only you can take care of them. And the word behold is watching properly. Not taking care. Behold means aware, seeing what they are doing. The fourth sutra. My God, why have you forsaken me? Oh. Now Ishvara gone. It's a very important sutra, my love. What we call it now? Inner voice, higher consciousness, inner master, inner Brahma, inner soul, Atma, that gone. And now Jesus is searching. Oh my God, why have you forsaken me? Why you leave me? There was a God and him and working. Now that vanished. So always in Mahapar Nirvana, your body does not leave. Your soul died first. Then your mind died. Then your body died. In common life, body died, mind does not died. So your first enlightenment is what? Your soul died. Then your mind is dying. Then your body is dying. So Jesus, now time of merge came and Ishvara, you can call it Ishwar, Allah and God. They all are same thing. And now it vanished. And Jesus is shake. Oh, where you are gone? I was thinking when I die then I will meet you. But you are gone too. In nothingness. You became nothingness. This shaken. Jesus' whole system is shaken. Oh, the screen of God is gone. And now really I'm going to make the real God. The real God is like a black hole sucking you. Shh. First it will take your earth, then you and sucking. Krishna. The name Krishna means Karatati iti Krishna. Krishna means a vacuum who is sucking you. And now, God gone. Paradise inside gone. Inner voice, higher consciousness all gone. And then Jesus. These are the greatest sutra. I have never listened any Upanishad like Jesus. These 7 sentences. My God, like my Father. Angel gone, Father gone. Ishwar gone, Parabrahm. Then, 5th sutra. Oh. I thirst. The real enlightenment. Ordinariness. I thirst. Can you think a person is dying and asking, I'm thirsty? Just think like that, think it. Make a situation, somebody is in accident and dying. And say, I'm thirsty. Can you give me water? How ordinariness. Desire is gone. But basic needs is going on. No? I thirst. Is showing how human he is. How ordinary. All his inner arrogance could not taste one time his godliness. You know what is happening nowadays? When you became enlightened, your ego enjoy it so much. I am so enlightened and they are so stupid. Your that arrogance enjoy your enlightenment first. But in system of Jesus, ego could not taste one time. The arrogance could not taste one time his enlightenment. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you became enlightened, your mind want to enjoy so much. Yes, I'm enlightened, I'm enlightened. But your mind cannot enjoy your enlightenment is the game. Your ordinariness going on. Jesus is saying, I thirst. I'm thirsty. And then sixth sutra. It is finished. Thirst is gone. All thirst gone. Can you see? Just the story of Jesus Christ is so tangible now. When listening the story of Jesus, what happened? We can touch nothing else. You can touch that emptiness of Jesus now. And the seventh sutra. Into thy hand I command my spirit. I didn't need to care anything. Thy hand, not father hand. Some people are trying to write into my father hand, but actually the sutra is into thy hand. Now you cannot say him father and this and the same thing. Thy.